This one hits home, man. You feel like you're losing yourself in your relationship. What should you do? Man, I wish I had this video before I even made the video right now because I've been through hell in my life, right? And I wish I was able to have somebody create a video like this to help me understand what can I do because you see men like me and you, we understand that we are good at giving, right? We care a lot. We really desire to show up for our relationships, right? And when we tend to give so much, we tend to lose a lot in the long run. And we are the guys that are providing financially. We have no problem providing. We have no problem protecting. We're doing the right things when it comes to us being men, responsible men. But the problem is that our giving that we have, there's no limits or no boundaries to it. And that's when you burn out. That's when you have the issue that you're having right now, where you're looking back over the years and you're like, man, I don't even know who I am anymore, right? Because you've been so locked in on just doing your duty or giving your responsibility to the relationship by handling so much that you don't know who you are right now, right? And here's the worst part about it all is that you don't only lose yourself in the process, you actually lose her too as well, which is probably why you're here too as well, right? Because you're trying to figure out, man, like, why is everything going downhill the more good I do? I'm putting in my all, my efforts, everything I'm doing, and she is still not listening. She is still not understanding, and we're having these back and forth training arguments. Well, look, man, the solution is actually very simple. And once you have this down packed, you will understand how you can shift your entire narrative, right? Because I'm not just saying this because I'm just trying to blow smoke up your ass right now. I'm telling you from my personal experience, my failures. I'm currently using the same exact strategies that I give you every single day here, right? In my relationship. And more importantly, it's not only me. I teach all of my clients the same things, and they see the same exact shift that I'm going to teach you. All right. Now, what you need to master is very simple, right? You need to master this one simple word, and that is boundaries. Now, how do you do that? Well, that's the problem. You're here right now because you weren't taught how to properly set clear boundaries. You were just taught how to get your respect, your love, and your peace through how much you give, right? That could be from your childhood, that could be from your jobs, right? You've been taught and ingrained into your mind that a relationship should be the same exact thing. Just give more and more and more, and then from there she's gonna respect you. But as you're probably realizing, that is further from the truth. That is not how this works if you're looking for respect and the true love and the true peace that you deserve after all you do. All right? So here's the shift that you have to understand. The shift is very simple. You have to know what is truly your responsibilities and what is hers. All right? What is yours? What is hers? What is yours? What is hers? Now, for example, there are responsibilities that you have to the relationship, which is very straightforward. You're doing that right now. You're doing a great job at what you are doing. So we don't want to change that. Keep on giving, keep on providing financially, keep on protecting, keep on being that man that you should be. But there's things that are individual, things that your woman and you both have to handle that has nothing to do with either one of you guys crossing that boundary, right? It's her job to handle this, and it's your job to handle this, right? And if you guys don't handle them, that's where you're having this issue, right? That's where you're losing yourself and losing her because you're crossing it into each other's problems that should be handled by each other. Okay, so some examples of what things that you guys both should be handling separately is your emotions, the reactions, your health and your care, your growth, your healing, right? These are all things that you guys have to handle individually. You can't do it for them, right? You can't handle her emotions for her. You can't handle her reactions for her. You can't handle her health and care for her. You can't handle her growth for herself. You can't handle her healing, right? You can't fix those things. She has to be the one to fix it and vice versa. So these are all of your individual responsibilities, things you are responsible for. And this is going to be the shift that's going to help you understand how to be able to stop losing yourself in that relationship. Okay? Now, again, here is your mistake. you're the person that's being responsible to the relationship by everything that you're doing, right? Which is like the providing, the giving, you're doing all those things, but then you're losing focus on what you're supposed to do, like your emotions and your reactions, and you're focusing on that for her. You're focusing on her emotions, focusing on her reactions, focusing on her growth, her health and here, her healing, right? You're the one fixing everything on her side. So she is not taking responsibility for anything when it comes to her shit, right? So like her emotions, you're the one going back and forth with her, trying to get her to change. Her reactions, you're the one snapping back and go back and forth with her off of her reactions. Her health and care, you're the one trying to push her to go and work out, push her to go and do this, push her to go and do that, right? You're the one saying, hey, go to therapy, and hey, I'll go with you, I will do it. Right? You're doing everything for her. And what is she doing for herself? Nothing. Which means she's not able to give you what you desire, which is like the love, the nurture, the care, the respect, because you're taking responsibility for things that only she should take responsibility for, and you're neglecting yourself. You aren't taking responsibility for your emotions. You aren't taking responsibility for your reactions, your health and care, your growth, your healing. You're focused on her. So how do we do that? It's very simple. Switch it around. All you need to do is focus on fixing the things that are for you. Handle your emotions properly. Handle your reactions properly. Take care of your health and your care and your personal growth. Take care of your healing and your traumas and how you can improve. Focus on becoming a better man yourself. Because when you focus on that, it now pushes it back into her plate to say, hey, I have to now take care of myself because you're no longer taking responsibility for things that she has to take care of, like her emotions. So, for example, if she wants to yell and scream and shout, you don't go and yell and scream and shout. Take responsibility for your emotions and your boundaries and say, hey, listen, I don't tolerate that. I don't tolerate the back and forth of yelling and shouting and screaming. If it happens again, I am going to remove myself from this conversation. And that's you moving away. And now she has to sit with that responsibility of her yelling, which is her emotions are out of control, and she has to fix that now. Does that make sense? That is where you start to find yourself again, where you start to become that man that you know you are already, become that man, and now she's able to respect you. And on top of that, she is growing too as well. So you're winning on two sides. Does that make sense? So this is how again you build that healthy dynamic, and you've always had the power within yourself. But I'm giving you the tools now. The key again is to stop focusing on the wrong responsibilities. Focus on your responsibilities for yourself, and you will see a shift guaranteed. Now, again, it is much easier said than done, and you're gonna probably need some help or some assistance doing this properly. If you've been watching me and you know you watch my videos all the time, and you say to yourself right now, Rav, I want to really lock this down packed. I want to be a better man, not only for myself but also for my relationship too as well. I want to learn these tools because I wasn't given these tools of how to actually set clear boundaries, of how to actually have emotional control, and I want to learn this properly. Well, here's what I can guarantee you: myself and all of my clients, they can guarantee this, that I can show you this in a system, and I guarantee you will learn it in less than 90 days. And you'll become a new transformed man that's able to understand the boundaries, understand emotional control, and earn the respect and peace and appreciation that you deserve for what you are already doing right off the bat. Yeah. If you want that and you really want to learn properly, just go ahead and press the link down below and talk to me directly on a book call, right? It's a free call. Talk to me directly, and then from there, let's have a conversation about how I can properly help you moving forward. All right? That's calm, brother.